Can you see the stream? Are we streaming?
What is your stream?
That Pinguino. Same as everything. Try talking. Okay, yeah, I definitely see the mixer picking you up. This is good.
Cool.
Is the stream streaming?
Oh, there is the stream. Let me mute that real quick. There is nothing on it yet.
There's nothing on it?
Yeah.
I hit refresh. Oh. Oh no. ZP's in chat.
Oh, welcome. Let me open up the chat so I can see that.
Are we live? Can people hear us? Can you hear this? Can you see the remastering of the Finals Fantasy?
I cannot see the remastering
Twitch is telling
of
me.
Finals Fantasy.
Twitch is telling me I can manage my stream live from my phone. I'm saying things. I'm saying lots of things. Am I audible?
I can hear it. I can't see anything.
Can you see? Can you hear me in the stream? Am I? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Is Final Fantasy VIII on the stream? No one's responding.
Let me see.
Try again, but Twitch says you're live. Okay. Oh, I know why. Transition. Is that better? Am I now?
Hold on. Yes, there it is.
Is it good now?
Yes.
Yes. I didn't hit the transition button because it's OBS Studio. Can you hear me on the stream now?
Let me unmute the stream.
Can you hear me on the stream? Can you hear me on the stream? Okay. Can you hear M on the stream? Audio and video is good.
I am audible.
Look at this HD load screen. Yeah.
Damn, that's a load screen.
Okay, you can hear M. Excellent. And the volume sounds okay? I guess we'll find out if the volume sounds okay when there's sound. Excellent. Time to see what this game is all about. I hear Final Fantasy VIII is a popular game.
Damn. Have you played 8 before?
Oh, yeah. It's the first game I learned how to speedrun.
I had a feeling. Oh, you speedrunned it?
Yeah. I'm pretty fast at it, too. I can finish
it's
it
even
in, like,
faster now.
11 to 13 hours. Well, closer to 13. Guess who's power leveling FF2 right now? Not I.
That game sounds miserable.
It is
I
pretty
don't know.
Oh, Automod got rid of one of ZP's comments. Language.
Oh. Tisk tisk. Watch that language.
I could probably finish disc 1 in like 3 hours. 4 hours.
Yeah.
Like all of it. Without using this speed increase. So, M, what is your familiarity with Final Fantasy? And for those who are not ZP, I don't know if there's anyone else watching. If it's just ZP. But, welcome. Deep Listens Podcast. Can you tweet this out? I'll retweet it. We got that we're doing this. We're going to be checking out Final Fantasy VIII Remastered. I gotta say, like, the opening video of this, very compressed. And having watched the Final Fantasy IX Remaster, it's a pretty noticeable drop-off. Like, the 9 Remaster was actually, I think, a remaster. This is a lot more of a straight port, with a little bit of graphical updates on some character models and elements, and some UI elements. Is the speaking gameplay audio? Okay. All right, I have brought the gameplay audio way down, and I'm going to also, while I'm at it, lower the mix in my head as well, because it's quite loud. Excellent. All right. Yeah, the 4:3 aspect ratio is that's a choice.
See, I'm playing it on the Switch, and it is also on 4:3.
Yep.
It's weird, because the screen is so wide.
It's extra weird because the PC version of Final Fantasy VIII that they had on sale before was capable of doing widescreen. And they didn't even bother to put framing around it. Like 9, they at least bothered to put a static image. Is the audio now balanced better, ZP? Can you hear us?
Now the game is muted.
Game is mute. Ooh. I have raised the game audio up some more. Now hopefully it is the correct balance. I can hear you, but no game audio. Okay. Game audio.
What do you really need to hear anyway?
Yeah. It's just the operatic beginning of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. There's a new squall.
Yeah, there he is.
Okay, he feels okay.
That's our boy.
Activating speedrunning mode.
My experience goes with Final Fantasy VIII. It drops off pretty heavily once Triple Triad gets going.
Do you mean to imply that Triple Triad is not the best part of the game?
It is. The problem is actually moving on from it. The big problem is that's introduced on like screen 3 of the game.
Oh yeah.
So almost immediately I'm just in card game hell.
Well, we're going to do some Triple Triad here because I'm going to try and play a decent chunk of this. Take a look at it, see what we can see. I booted this and saw like 1 or 2 scenes where it just was bananas.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, I'll look at the rest later. Yeah, I think that Triple Triad is probably the best Final Fantasy minigame they've ever made.
Oh yeah.
Like by a pretty wide margin.
I've talked about it in the Discord before. Final Fantasy XIV also has Triple Triad, and that's basically the best part of any game.
I like how fluffy Squall's collar is.
Yeah.
Can you now hear the game audio, ZP? Oh, he does look like a teenager. That's kind of nice. And I like that he's got a different character model for when his head is all messed up. I don't like that I can't control Squall and run around in the cutscene right there. Okay, the audio mix is good. Great. But these backgrounds, yeah. Yeah, I hope that this version of the port allows for a Final Fantasy IX-esque machine learning algorithm to be run over the backgrounds of this game and turn it into some HD quality backgrounds. Look at the people. Okay, I need to point this out. Let me engage some telestrating here. Look at these people over here. Look at these folks. And then look at these folks.
They look like... Yeah.
These
you can
folks.
tell which ones are just built into the background.
Yeah, it's some Scooby-Doo shit. You know how Hanna-Barbera cartoons, some stuff was a slightly different color if it was important?
Yep. There was always that one book on the shelf that you knew was going to get picked up because it was slightly more colorful than the rest.
Yes. These folks, they're not important.
2 of these people are real. The rest are copies.
Yeah. And I love how she is... Look at her hands just slide into the desk. Oh, the jaggies. Look at the jaggedness. next to Squall's leg. You just need to not look at anywhere where the polygons are interacting with the high-res models.
Yeah, try not to think about it too much.
Yep. All right, let's go here. Oh, actually, I shouldn't have done this. I don't need to do this now. I forgot Quistis will totally just give me the stuff I need if I don't do anything. Because we gotta go for speed. Let me get out of here. Fine. Yeah, I've got to go to the fire cavern. Squall's hair is great. Yeah, apparently there are scenes where Sid will jump from high res to low res in the same scene. So we got that to look forward to. So how much Final Fantasy VIII have you played?
Me?
Yes.
Minimal.
You've never beaten it?
I've bought it a bunch of times, and I always get... I don't know where the cutoffs for the discs are.
When Squall canonically dies?
Yes, I have seen that before. I don't know how far beyond that I've gotten, but that's about it.
Never spend any time with Selphie.
Probably not.
So have you even gotten all the characters? Like, have you gotten Irvine and... Like, do you know why Laguna's awesome?
I know Laguna. Is he awesome?
He's very awesome.
If you say so.
He's Squall's dad.
Oh, yeah. There was that whole thing.
I found this
never
scene
understood.
earlier. I'm diverging from my speedrun track.
Oh, no.
Just because I want to show you something.
Yeah.
I'm going to the cafeteria. Because I've never seen this scene before. Because I always beeline straight for the exit.
Mm-hmm.
And I found this awesome cutscene. I will grind some fish. I will blow M's mind. I'm going to break this game in like less than a half hour. But first, look! Cypher and the disciplinary committee. They're just hanging out, being normal.
They're just chilling.
Yeah. Fujin's gonna buy things. And then she's like, go to hell. And then...
Oh no.
if they introduce Fujin, Fujin's kind of harsh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, can we talk to Cypher? Oh, who's that? Who's this stately fellow who gets good animation? Who doesn't get hot dogs? It's Zell. There's your early introduction to Zell if you want to see him early. If you come back to the cafeteria throughout the game, he'll be in the cafeteria.
That's good.
Let's go arrest that student for violation of academy regulations.
Damn.
Affirmative.
Too fast.
Yep. That student was running in excess of 10 miles per hour.
But I think they are running faster than he was.
It's fair.
In order to catch him.
They'll have to. Alright. So let me go grind some fish. Let me go show you how to break this game. Because you do not know how to break this game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Because it's really good. I would say that the design in this game is one of the strongest from a, like, game design historical perspective.
Yeah.
Because JRPGs just so often fall into the same general design dock for leveling and stuff like that, that anytime a game breaks that paradigm, I think it's remarkable. Especially when it's good.
The Guardian Force system was pretty clunky, but...
Well, did you ever get card mod?
What's that?
What?
What?
Oh, then you don't even know. You don't even know.
I don't. What? What?
You child, you baby.
Oh no, I'm so baby.
You're so baby.
I guess I should have spent more time with this game before they remade it.
Yo, if you like Triple Triad, what if I told you... Wow, this is slow. This is sluggish. What if I told you...
The speed.
No, I mean the menus.
Oh, yeah. The
what if I
speed
told
boost
you...
works for that too.
Doesn't actually matter. Yeah, but the normal speed for the menus shouldn't be slow. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, let's
Zoom.
go. Actually, wait. I need to go to the fire cavern first. I don't like how high res this is.
Yeah.
The PC version is poorly optimized. Awesome. Okay. Are the run buttons the same? Yep, good. So the trick is you never want to level up in this game. Never ever. I'm going to safety save.
How do you avoid leveling up?
Oh, no. How do you avoid leveling up? You don't fight anything.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, there's an autosave. Look at that. So if you like Triple Triad, what if I told you that that's the way you break this game?
Yeah.
That if you play Triple Triad, that's how you're going to be able to beat this game very, very quickly and make it trivial. And if you play a lot of Triple Triad, you completely shatter the game in half.
Oh.
Yep.
At what point can you break the game with Triple Triad?
I'm going to do it in like a few minutes. First, I'm going to go in here and I'm going to kill Ifrit. Oh no, did I leave somehow? No, I don't want to leave. It loaded too fast. Feels like the encounter rate might be slightly lower. I don't know. Usually I feel like I would have run into an enemy by now. Oh, there we go. So if anyone who's watching has any questions about Final Fantasy VIII, I would say I'm probably one of the internet's foremost experts on this game. We employ two different strats when breaking the first chapter. Well, I think ZP, you try to break it harder. I try to do the minimum amount of breakage to get through the game as fast as possible. Yeah. Mine is brutally efficient. He's trying to make it easy.
I see.
Like, I just try to break the game enough so that I can finish it as quickly as possible. He breaks it even more so that you don't have to worry about losing battles or anything like that. Okay. So we gotta go in here. Could you imagine if
the first 30 seconds of the game, pretty much?
What did you say?
And you can do all that from like the first 30 seconds of the game?
Oh, yeah.
What you're telling me?
Yes.
Yeah. Here I am playing games like a normal person.
Yeah. You're playing in slow-mo. Okay, now it's time to fight Ifrit. What's up, dog? Hello, my guy. Oh, I forgot to turn the combat speed up.
Whoops.
Oh, is the trigger not the same trigger that it is in the PlayStation 1 version? Okay, no, trigger's the same button. Good. Yeah, if you're using draw, you're doing it wrong.
Is draw not the way to go?
No. The only times I ever draw in this game are when I am trying to get a GF. Otherwise, no draw ever.
How do you get spells?
From cards. Yeah, that's the part where I'm going to blow your damn mind.
Oh shit.
Because you've been playing in baby mode.
Damn.
And Odin. So Odin's not bad. I just don't think he's essential. Like, you can... So you've probably never gotten Odin in this game, right?
Probably not.
So Odin is not a normal GF in the way that like the ones you can summon into battles are. Odin will just show up occasionally and one-hit kill multiple enemies. It seems like Ifrit's not attacking me. Like, he should have attacked me a lot more times than this in the normal version of the game. I'm very confused, actually. But that's fine. I'm gonna limit break him now. What? There we go. I'm going to talk about item refining. What are you talking about? Of course I will. Ooh, timing's slightly different. Everything's a little wonkier in this version. Take that. I think that'll kill him. Yep. You need to have item refining for card mod to do anything. I got Ifrit's card, so that's important. Ifrit's card is one of the best early cards you can get. And like you said, for 14, like, they have balancing so that you can't just stack your deck with the most powerful cards. That's not the case here. Okay, strength plus 20%. Let's junction Ifrit on Squall. Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna go kill some fish. Oh, and before I forget, config, camera movement, battle speed, battle message. Okay, cool. That might have been the problem. I didn't have the battle speed turned all the way up. Nice thing about this game is when there are timers, the timers do not correspond to your battle speed. So if you turn this battle speed up, the clock doesn't tick faster. So you just get more time, essentially, to do things.
I see.
So I'm just going to keep running away from these suckers. Because fighting's dumb. Yeah, so I was saying the Triple Triad, they don't balance it in any way. Like, if you get a few broken cards, you can just stack your deck with them.
Yep.
The way they balance for it is in the later parts of the game, they start having a random rule that just picks random cards out of your deck.
Yeah.
And that'll screw you up. But as long as you can pick your own cards, it's pretty easy to just roll people. And there are so many bosses that just give you cards for free. And all of their cards are so good that outside of playing like the Queen of Cards, who's a person in this game, most normal people can't beat you. Though they will eventually throw rules in there like same and same wall and plus. That'll let people who are underdogs win. Which is not what I want. I just want ruthless efficiency. All right, time to break the game. Ooh, that's chugging. Let me save for safety. CP saying I'm not going to talk about item refining. So these fishes give you a ton of AP. They give you 3 per head. which is a very good rate this early in the game. Did you know you could cancel your attacks so that you could keep re-rolling for limit breaks?
What?
Yep. So Squall, since he's low on HP, will never do a move that isn't a limit break. I'm glad that they didn't remove any of this. Also, once you get a limit break, if your opponent put in a command or something, your limit break will supersede whatever they were trying to do. So it's almost like a cancel. It makes sure that as long as you input the limit break, you'll get it off. And because your other character's animations will lock your opponent for the duration of their animation, it gives you a few seconds to just keep trying to reroll a limit break as much as you want. So I got 4 fish fins, that's great, and 6 AP. So the next battle I have, I'm going to get Ice Magic Refine, which is going to let me turn these fish fins into water spells, and that's going to break the game. A little bit. And then I'll break it a little bit more.
It gets even more broken after that.
Oh, totally. We'll only get more broken from here. But notice how much damage I'm doing. Like 37. Yeah, ZP is saying that he prefers Zell's Apaka Fist to Squall's Limit Breaks. I do too. The problem I have is that in some versions of this game I have a hard time entering the Apaka Fist. And when we say Apaka Fist, what we mean is that you can just keep cycling between 2 or 3 moves for Zell and never finish his limit break. And the inputs are very, very fast, so you can just keep him chaining attacks over and over and over again until your opponent dies. Got him. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's 1000% easier on a keyboard.
Damn.
Alright, great. I got enough fish fins. And Ice Magic Refine. Perfect. So let's go over here. Go to GF. Let's have Shiva learn Strength Junction. Oh, no. This menu's really laggy. That's weird. And then I'm going to go here. Ability, Ice Magic Refine. Fish Fin. He now has 100 water spells. Junction.
What?
Let's get his strength up to 37. And let's get your spirit up. And I'm going to actually heal Squall just for safety. I hate doing it, but we're fine. And safety save. Alright, so you saw I was dealing like 30-something damage before? Let's see how much damage Squall does now. And these fish, they always show up in groups of 2, and they're always 3 AP ahead. So you always get 6 AP per fight. Which is very convenient.
Pretty good. Oh,
Squall does
found a
not.
Selfie in my game.
Okay. So he was doing 37, he just did 118.
Jesus. Yeah, that's pretty good.
And that was when the fish was underground. Now he's dealing 187 when it's above ground. Take that. And let's finish it. ZP says, the inventory system in Final Fantasy II makes me want to jump into a vat of acid. That's fair. It's a fair stance.
There's no way to get rid of key items.
No. No, they just chill in your inventory forever. It's really bad.
Like, that seems like a oversight.
Doesn't it, though? I love how you can see where the sky is stitched together.
Oh yeah, look at that.
That's awesome. Look at where they wrapped those JPEGs up next to each other. Couldn't even bother to make it a true cycle. With
And
no
this
seams.
is the remastered version.
Oh yeah, this is remastered. You thought it was mastered before, but
Yeah. We have already mastered it. Can you go no further?
Die. We're just over here touch of deathing. I hope Squall's life never changes for the rest of this game. That fish died underwater, or under sand. Never even got to come up, see the sky. I like when they die when they're still under the sand, because then it's just a fin that, like, flops sideways.
Mm.
But it still gets knocked into the air and stuff. Okay, Quetzalcoatl learned card. So now let's go and learn card mod. We got strength junction. Cool.
Refine items from cards.
Yes. This is very key.
Haha, 69.
That. Get dead. Let me... Well... The next time Squall's in a long animation, I'll retweet. Get fucked. Oh, good. Show your face. Your ugly, ugly face. Whap, 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 whap. 200? Oh, boy.
I feel pretty silly.
Yeah, right?
And I can't even go back right now because I'm in that first area.
Ah. Okay. How many more fish fins do I need? I just want enough fish fins so that everyone's got... oh, crap. I want enough fish fins so that everyone has access to 100 water. Okay, I just need 3 more fish fins. Awesome, I tried to revive one of my KO'd party members in Final Fantasy II, and the spell didn't land because it's only level 3, and it's a revival spell.
What?
Yeah. Final Fantasy II is a weird game. Like, your Esana spells can miss.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, right?
I don't know any other game that
Would allow
Can
such a
you
thing?
think of any?
Oh, no.
Yeah. No, none.
Unheard of. Just touch of death on these things. Alright, so...
I can't believe this is in the very first area.
Yeah, right?
Like, this is... You literally walked right out of the starting zone, and...
Okay, I'm gonna get Quistis Strength Junction, and then once I have that, I'll head back. Because that way I'll have 2 characters that are hitting as hard as Squall. And it'll make the upcoming boss fights trivial. You can break the game even more. Very easily, in fact. There are a few different ways you can break it even more. And what I'm going to do is the canonical way to break this game after this. So first you have to kill these fish. And once you kill these fish, then you go in and you need to get the Quistis card. If you get the Quistis card, you can then use item refine or card mod to turn that into I believe 90 Samantha souls? Or 3 Samantha souls? And each Samantha soul turns into like, I want to say 70 triples. And if you do that, one of your characters has like 255 strength early on.
I don't think my character has ever had 250 strength.
Well, that's the literal maximum.
Mm.
If you get back attacked, you can also have your characters run away. And if you do that, they will have their ATB meter start filling. If you just run and then let go of the triggers, they'll turn around. So you can invalidate that mechanic too.
It seems like this game is just broken.
Oh, totally. But in a completely unintuitive way. Yeah, if you can get the Zell card, which I could get right now by going to meet his mom and stealing her son's card from her, you can get 3 Hyper Wrists, which give your GFs the Strength plus 60% ability this early in the game.
Oh. I see. Whew.
And notice that Squall is now just one-shotting these things.
Yeah, I noticed he hasn't taken any damage from that either.
Yeah. And these battles are taking a few seconds each.
Mm-hmm.
So you could keep doing this forever, right? Like, there's no reason I have to leave. But you don't actually want your characters leveling up in this game. And if you keep doing this, they will eventually level up. Because all of the enemies in Final Fantasy VIII scale to your level. So if you stay on level 5 for as long as you possibly can...
Shit. Then you always hit them for 1,000,000 every time you do that. And...
Well, not that. It's that the enemies will never scale up to their strongest iterations.
Mm-hmm.
They will never be as tough as they could be.
But their health scales too?
Their health does scale.
Yeah.
So their health will be lower relative, their damage will be lower. But there are some enemies, actually every enemy in this game has kind of 3 checkpoints in terms of how powerful they are. There's levels, I think like 1 to 10, they have one moveset. Then 10 to 30, they have another moveset. Then 30 plus, they have a third moveset. And it keeps expanding. The stronger your characters get. So now we've got 2 limit breaks live. But Squalls is... Oh no! You monster! Flap, 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 flap. So some enemies, if you never get them to level 3, they're just never threatening. Like, I don't know if you've ever fought Wendigos in this game. They're in Galbadia. They're these little, like, weird-looking faceless monsters. When you fight them early on, they just punch you, but later on they get the ability to turn you into a basketball and dribble you.
Yeah. That's pretty funny.
And it's great. It's like Michael Jordan in Space Jam.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So GF, let's have Ifrit learn Strength plus 40%. And let's give Squall Strength plus 20%. So that'll boost his strength even further. And safety heal on Squall. Because the last thing I would want is one of my characters dying.
Mm-hmm.
But Quistis is going to have Strength Junction after this fight, and then we're good to go. We can do the entire, like, Balam mission. $160. Just vaporize these things.
That's just a regular hit.
Yeah. That's her limit break, and it does less than Squall just hitting things.
I'm about to restart my game just so I can go back and do this stupid tactic.
Stupid. This is the official. This is how you speedrun this game.
Official Prima Guide strategy.
Yes, I think it is in the Prima Guide, actually.
Really?
Yeah. Back when Prima Guides were really good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got my last fish fins. We got Strength Junction. Now, Shiva can learn Vitality Junction. And Quistis can get her strength into Crazy Town. Alright, cool. So 35 minutes in, would you say the game is pretty fucked?
Yeah, that's probably how I would put it.
Oh, damn it. I thought I was on the street. You actually can't run into random battles as long as you're on pavement.
Oh.
Yep. The street is functional. I don't think that making this high res did it any favors.
Yeah, it sounds like it's just as busted as it used to be. It's just on different systems now.
Well, the game's still
like
totally
having
busted.
Yeah, I like having it on Switch.
Oh, totally.
That's about all it seems to have changed. Let's save this game.
Let's get a cure.
I'm going to start a new one.
Anyone in chat have any questions? Or, Em, do you have any questions?
Would you like to bring ZP in to talk? ZP was typing, but I know.
But
He's playing the game right now.
But if he's talking, then it looks like the stream chat is less active.
Ah, that's true. Sorry, ZP. No talking today.
Yep. You need to save your pretty lungs. Alright, let's get a safety save, because now it's time to play some Triple Triad. So I could get the Minimog card from that kid who's running around. Hey Gino, this is Devin. Are y'all trying to do some kind of event or just checking out the remaster? So this event is for checking out the remaster because it's come out. This is my first time touching it. We're seeing how it looks, and boy, the backgrounds didn't get updated, and boy, the regular characters did. So let's go ahead.
Anyone with a model looks pretty good. Anyone without does not.
Okay, we are.
ZP says, ask Gino which side quests he would recommend I play for their first full playthrough.
First full playthrough of what?
This game.
This game? I would recommend. Her first full playthrough. It's a toughie. Let me see. I'm trying to think here. Are you good at Triple Triad?
I'm good at Final Fantasy XIV Triple Triad, and I have had some difficulty adjusting to this one, but pretty good.
I think I lose. I
think
lose.
you lose.
That's why I safety saved.
Should have put that Ifrit down in there. Yeah.
Oops. Oh, what?
No. They took Ifrit.
Okay, cool. Safety saves. I don't like that it cuts the game out for a second.
Yeah, that's weird.
All right, so you are not a expert.
Who are you talking to
Don't
Queen
play.
of Cards side quest.
Don't play the Queen of Cards. So I would say that the good side quests are getting Odin, going to the Deep Sea Research Center. I think Win Hill is a good story mission, but there's not, like, the rewards are bad. Going back to Dale is pretty cool. Let's get the ones with the big numbers and spots. I would like some with some big numbers. Oh, I hate going first. Just make it easy to take it back. You got me. Take that. Oh no, they made me take that. We're gonna draw. Draw. Odin's fun, especially if you get him right before the fight with Cypher. That's definitely true. There's apparently a program you can run that will tell you how to win, like, any game of Triple Triad. I do not have that program. Boo. So the early AI pretty much always just kind of places the top card. Ugh.
Unless it doesn't.
Unless it doesn't. I'm gonna lose here. Dang it. Yeah, my cards are terrible.
You need some left side cards.
I need some what? Left side cards?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is easier if I do it a little bit later on. After, you know what? Let me get the... Come here. Fight me, you coward. Where's that kid? Oh no, I've turned on super speed mode. How'd I do that? Just turn off. We're playing this legitimately. Yeah, I usually don't do this strategy.
Yeah.
Because I don't have the program that lets you just always win at Triple Triad. There we go. Come here, you coward. Face me.
What does this kid give you?
Gives you mini Mog. But his overall cards are not as good. Also. Which is good. You really want low card quality here.
Yeah.
Alright, I got it. Alright, at least I got a draw.
Always refuse different versions
Nope.
of Triple Triad when they are offered.
No, no, no. Come back. Fucking coward. Face me. Fight me, child.
Is that like special rules?
Yes.
Situations?
Yeah. Once you get out of Balam, they're going to have a bunch of different rules, and you can catch them like a disease. And then everywhere you go, if you try to play, you will end up spreading that unfortunate rule set.
You can catch them like a disease?
Yeah. You will track whatever rules you know.
Huh.
I need to be able to set up a double flip here.
Double flip.
All my cards suck so bad. I don't want to... They all suck so bad.
Oh, I forgot to actually pick up the cards. No.
need
See,
to
I kind of like some of the different systems, at least in 14. I don't know if they're exactly the same.
They are, I think.
Yeah.
There we go. Take that. Do monster. Ugh. Do I lose again? I think I do. Yep. I screwed up. I haven't played this game in a long... no, I don't want to... Nope. Nope. I've got to get my card back so I can try this again. So, it's obviously a lot easier when you're speedrunning if you have a program that makes it so you don't have to actually do any calculations yourself. Alright, I'm just going to go straight to Quistis. I'm going to try and get the Quistis card. And if I can get the Quistis card, all is well. Do this legit. And I'll do this for like another, let's give it five minutes. And if I don't get it, I'll just continue with the game.
Proceed.
Because I mean, I could... You know what? I actually don't need to do this right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to get access to more powerful cards later. I don't need to do this. I don't even have the ability to turn the Quistis card into anything good yet. Okay, so now I need to go change into my uniform. But that's Triple Triad. For anyone watching who does not know Triple Triad. Are there named character cards in the remaster? Oh. In 14, I mean?
What's up?
Like, is there an Estinian card in 14?
Oh, yeah. There's all the, basically every single important character has a card. And you get them through various ways.
Did you notice that fast travel right there?
I missed it. I looked down.
If you go to the directory and click on someone's...
Fast travel?
Yep, if you click on a location, it just jumps you straight to it. I think it's easier to get the Zell card before the Mog card. It's possible. So my plan is to basically not get cards until I get Diabolos or Diablos. And then once I get him, his card's very good.
How early can you get that?
As soon as you finish the test, the seed test.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, face tattoo. Back when Mike Tyson was big. Yep, I know about his
I'm
little
pretty
break.
good at Triple Triad. I'm playing it now.
I've gotten soft. How's Estinian's Triple Triad card?
He's good for a corner. Like, there are a bunch of cards that have 8s in 2 corners, and those are, like, basically meta, just because nothing can take them except a higher star card. So the way that Triple Triad works in 14, basically there are 5 tiers of cards, and they're all represented by star level. You can only build a deck with, depending on how many cards you have, 3 stars or lower, and then 1 card of a higher star level. So the thing to do is just stack up your 3-star stuff and then have one really big thing that is basically your finisher.
Robin Williams.
Yeah. And we'll get to that when we get to 14.
Okay, that's cool. So you've got a bunch of 3-star cards and then 1 level like 5-star card that's the hammer.
Mm-hmm. And that's like
It's got
pretty
an A.
difficult to. Oh, the Sid is gonna switch.
Yeah, so he looks less like Robin Williams here. He looks like Kingdom Hearts Robin Williams.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Like that big chin. Oh no! What happened to you?
What the? That was scary.
What did they do to my beautiful boy? What did they do to him?
Damn it.
Look at that lamp. Just at an angle. Wow. Okay, so I actually should not have talked. If this was a normal playthrough, I would not have talked to Sid. Because you actually get demarked points for talking to people on this mission.
Yeah.
Once the mission starts, talking to people gives you demerits.
What? Really?
Yep. You're supposed to focus on the mission.
I guess that's fair.
You get more points for fighting things. You lose points every time you talk to someone. If you hide from the mechanized spider at the end of this mission, you lose points.
Mm-hmm.
If you run away, I think you might lose points. There's a lot of
Do the
stuff.
points matter?
It impacts how much your base salary starts at.
Oh. Huh.
It's not a huge deal, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a chicken wuss and someone who just
that
appeared.
money.
Yeah. I like that this game has cars.
Hmm.
Just regular cars. Whoa! What? Did that car just drift all the way through the streets? Did we just Tokyo drift through that street?
Skirt.
Yep. Skirt, skirt. Let's go through here. Don't talk to anyone. Whatever you do. If I talk to any...
You've done the same thing that always happens to me, which is I get the cards and then I start playing Triple Triad and then I will never see the rest of the game.
Yeah, so that's why I usually don't mess with it, because early on you don't need the Quistis card. Like, you can get through most of the early game without it, but it obviously makes things easier.
Yeah.
But you can't even do anything with the Quistis card until you have Diabolos, or Diablos, because he's what lets you do Time Magic Refine. And her card turns into something that turns into triples, which is Time Magic. How many people are watching? I can't see the stream numbers.
Oh.
How are we doing?
Let's see.
Oh, I never retweeted.
You've got
Let me retweet.
pretty good. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, including ZP.
And you.
If we include ZP, I don't know if you do.
He's a people.
No.
Great point. Compelling point. But I think it's important that we keep the numbers up regardless.
Yeah. Alright, so ZP Cactus says 2 then.
It's a shame this game discouraged you from talking to other people during this scene. Okay, go see what's going on outside. You need to listen to him also, because it's his order. If you tell him to go fuck himself, you get a demerit. This is still one of the coolest scenes.
Oh, yeah.
Devin, if you're still there, have you checked out Final Fantasy VIII?
Who are you talking to?
Someone who is in chat.
Anyone who was in chat.
I have retweeted your tweet. This music's so good. We are not at Giant Bomb.
No?
No.
Oh.
No, this is just us. This is just Deep Listens.
I thought you told me we were.
No. This is not. That is false advertising. I've got to unretweet that now. Gotta.
Now I have to make a new one.
Yep, you gotta delete your tweet. Make it accurate. And I need to delete that tweet. Ugh. ZP says he has feelings, but would someone who has feelings have to say that, you know? Alright, let's
make another tweet.
Switch.
So what are we doing this through?
This is just on Twitch. Just on Twitch doing stuff. No need to save. Just murderize these folks. These guys were just trying to invade a small populace that they thought was not going to be able to fight back. Now they're all going to be dead. I think you actually get more points if you let Cypher have the last hits.
Yeah.
Because he asks you to do it. Oh, yeah, I could... Once I get HP Junction, you can purposefully junction things to your character's HP, and it will increase their maximum HP, but it will not increase their overall, like their current HP. So you can put your characters at critical health whenever you want.
Huh.
So that you can just always have limit breaks. Bop bop. Dead. Double dead.
Posted a new tweet.
Excellent.
Kept it simple this time.
This guy thought he was going to go home to his family today. Now he's dead. He was murdered by teenagers.
Rest in peace.
It's got to be embarrassing. Like, you're a paid professional soldier, and then a bunch of teens with their fists and swords come in, and they just murder you. Though I assume some number of the Galbadian people are just conscripts. So maybe they're bad soldiers, I don't know. Oh, I can read that street sign now. Spice Spice.
Oh yeah, look at that. So Spice, they named it twice.
Because they see our spicy strats.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
CPS, do you think you will get to Timber?
I can, certainly. So now we just need to literally stand here and wait until Cypher gets pissed off at this dog, because if I talk to him a second time, it's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't try and leave.
So this is literally just a timer.
Yes. Everything here will advance whether you do anything or not. Because the dog needs to bark, and then you need to see the bell strike midnight or whatever. And I believe Cypher will eventually lose his patience. Yep, there we go. You just walk near him and he loses his patience. It's a shame you don't get to use Cypher more than just in this section.
Yeah.
He's got a cool limit break.
Which one was his again?
It's called No Mercy. He shoots the opponent with fire and then shoots like blade lasers at them.
Mm-hmm. Fun fact, that's actually one of the moves in 14 for the Gunblade class.
There's a Gunblade class?
Yeah.
Huh. That's awesome. Well, I assume a bunch of them are just Cypher and Squall's moves, right? There's probably a Renzo Kuken.
I don't think so.
There's not a Lionheart?
No.
Is there a blast zone where you shoot a giant blast
There
of
is a
energy
blast zone. Yeah.
into space and then slam it down on your opponent?
It's not as flashy, but yes.
Is there a Fated Circle?
I think so.
You do an
That's
AoE
just
kind
a
of...
protection move.
Oh, it's not an AoE damage move?
Oh yeah, actually that is the there's basically a combo that you do that's either one opponent or AoE, and that's the final form of that one. The AoE one, I mean.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what the other Cypher limit breaks are. There's one where he, like, slices you up a bunch of times. It's like a tornado-looking thing. And there's one where he drops you through a giant cross in the ground. Like, he cuts a giant cross into the ground full of fire. And then you fall into it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Edgy.
And all of his moves start with him shooting you with a fire spell. Just like in the beginning of the game. And die. Oh, it didn't die. Oh no. Okay, we're fine.
Juvenil's limit break is amazing, says ZP.
Yes. Desperado is awesome. Have you ever seen Desperado?
Let's see.
There we go. Step. He throws a whip, and he attaches it to the ceiling, I guess? And then he swings back and forth across the battlefield, shooting enemies with his machine gun. And before he swings in, he pulls the pin on a grenade, and he times it so he like swings away at the last second, and then the grenade blows up all your enemies.
Nice.
It looks flashy as hell.
Oh yeah, there it is. Well, that's ridiculous.
I think Ward's is even more ridiculous.
Yeah.
He picks up an anchor and throws it into the sky and then jumps up after it and rides it down.
Massive anchor.
Why, there's so many levels in the last 2 dungeons of Final Fantasy II. Gotta pad out that runtime, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any other incredibly specific classes in FF14? Like, is there a Magitech armor class?
Not like that. There is a Machinist, which basically uses a gun and it has like a automaton that will fight for you.
Is there a mascot class?
There is not a mascot class. There is not a blitzball class. I could go through all the classes if you want.
This game's dumb. No, I'd rather just shout out classes and then have you tell me whether they exist or not.
Fair enough.
Berserker.
There's a warrior.
Nope, not the same.
Which is basically a berserker.
Well, can you do things other than attack?
Yeah.
Well, then it's not a berserker.
Fair enough.
Is there a trainer, like an animal trainer?
Nah.
Boo.
Yeah. There's a blitzball class in Mobius.
Jump off the cliff. So you take damage. Well, you don't take damage. You lose points on your exam for jumping off the cliff.
Yeah.
Because it shows bad judgment.
Oh, I see.
Has everyone equipped a GF? There's no chemist? Boo.
No chemist.
Is there... There's got to be a monk. I know there's a monk.
Yeah, there's definitely a monk.
Hi, buddy. My dog is looking at me expectantly.
Yeah.
Yes. So, let me, I'll beat this boss, then I need to take him out, so I will cut the stream for a bit, then I will come back and we can pick up.
Okay.
I can finish disc 1. It doesn't take that long. But yeah, this looks pretty normal. Yes, buddy. Yes, I know. Yes, I love you too. Safety save. God, this menu's bad. Why is it like this?
You would think they might make some stuff better, but nah.
No. Why
What if
bother?
we kept everything the same, just as clunky.
No, because it was snappier before.
Was it?
Yeah.
It feels worse than the original?
Yes. Noticeably.
What the hell?
ZP says the seed rank mechanic is irrelevant the moment it's introduced. Marino says there aren't any menu or triple triad lag on the PS4 version. Good to hear. Yeah, the seed rank is largely irrelevant, but I don't know. You wanna get money. You wanna stack it to the ceiling. Even though money is useless in this game. Money's almost useless. You mostly want to use the money to buy tents and cottages, because those refine into Curaga spells. Like a lot of Curaga spells. Squall's a little low on HP. M's preferred pronoun is she, and so, but otherwise, M, do you know about Selfie's blog?
Yes, I have seen Selfie's blog. Before blogs were even really a thing. What about it?
Just make it. Oh. No, it's cool, ZP. Everyone makes mistakes.
No worries.
Yeah, the blog is that's a thing. That sure is a thing. Alright, time to fuck up Biggs and Wedge.
Do it.
Get fucked. You lose a lot more points for trying to talk to Biggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you try to talk to him right here. Do I have Confuse? I do not. Not yet. You can use card mod on some of the initial cards that you get to give Quistis some pretty screwed up limit breaks too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can give her Degenerator, which insta-kills any normal enemy.
Huh.
Yeah. That Gesper card,
Yeah.
that's the one. You just refine it, and then she can auto-kill normal enemies.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that Manta Ray card, you can teach her Acid. That does pretty good damage. And the Caterpillar card gives you a Spider Web, and that also gives her a pretty good limit break. So you can give her 3 limit breaks just from the initial starter Triple Triad cards.
But then you have no card.
That's a fair point. I think you can give her almost all of her limit breaks just from Triple Triad cards.
Jeez.
Oh, cool. You can see his little tape deck.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't like how it doesn't hover near his hands.
It sure was just floating there for a second.
Yeah. Oh, he's got guns underneath his hands. That's what that is. Okay. Okay. We're learning things.
Mm-hmm.
Get fucked.
It's like a brand new game.
Yep. I can't...
Oh.
It hurts. He's been defeated by Final Fantasy II.
Thank you for your sacrifices, ZP.
Your service to the show. Have you finished the repairs? What's the enemy doing here? No pay-per-view this month. Alright. You're fine. Final Fantasy II's fine. It's not good, but it's fine. It's an old JRPG.
See, I'm of the opinion that I don't want to spend time on a game that is painful, because all the rest of life is painful. So, what the fuck are you doing?
Fair stance. I think we're gonna have a conversation about that with Rad.
Yeah, we are. Oh, I have some feelings.
You do not like Rad?
I did not like Rat at all.
Yeah, I didn't like Rad either. And I suppose we'll discuss this during the pod more, but
Yeah.
yeah, it pains me. I wanted to like Rad so much.
Mhm.
It had a bunch of things in it where I was like, yeah. But then I had to play it.
But then the actual game happened.
And it was a shame.
It's truly a tragedy.
Storm Breath Dragon. That was why I healed Squall. Because that'll fuck him up pretty bad. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I think I died to that in my playthrough.
Welcome to the Apocalypse.
Do it. Also, if you have the triple speed on, it makes it basically impossible to do any of these combos.
Oh, I can imagine. But notice how many hits I'm getting off here.
Yeah. That's...
He's going to be very dead.
Mhm.
And this is just a loop. Fun fact
You
for
just keep
Zell.
going?
Yeah, I can just keep going indefinitely.
Seems good. Why is it not stopping you? Why is the game letting you do this?
Because Punch Rush goes into Booyah, which goes into Punch Rush. Wow. That should kill him. Yep. Zell is good with machines. He loves hot dogs, and he's good with machines. These are his two characteristics.
Is that relevant?
It is eventually.
Yeah.
It becomes
thing
story
died.
relevant. Yep. I punched it to death.
It died hard.
It lived fast and died hard. Okay, get Siren. Now we've got to escape.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So is he not as good with machines as he says he is?
No, he's good
Or
with
did he
machines. You just need
fuck
to
it up?
plan for him being good with machines.
I see.
Yeah, in the Deep Sea Research Center, there's a section where he can let you cheat on a puzzle. And if you let him use his cheaty way of doing things, it can screw you up.
Oh. Fun.
Hey, buddy. Okay. My pupper needs to go outside. So I'm going to go ahead and save, and we will pick up from here in a bit.
Okay.
We will tweet out when we are going live again, folks, so it'll probably only be like a 10, 15-minute break, but 15... I'll say 15, 20, not 10, 15.
Okay.
All right, let me save. All right. See y'all in a bit. Back in a bit.
Bye.
Bye.